Hello, everybody, and for the honor of Thanksgiving, even though it's already over, we are reviewing a Thanksgiving movie, that being Freebirds. So, you're probably wondering, why am I reviewing Freebirds? This movie came out years ago. Well, it's Thanksgiving, so why not? So, this movie came out in 2013, and I did not see this movie until it came out on Cartoon Network, and I thought it was, part of, DreamWorks. I don't even, definitely not Pixar, but apparently this movie's just its own thing. And I gotta say, it's an alright Thanksgiving movie, but it comes with a twist. This is where it's about a turkey who has time traveled with another turkey, and they are destined to try to prevent the first Thanksgiving, so all the turkeys can be saved. So, this has a big celebrity voice cast. We got Owen Wilson, we got Woody Harrelson, Amy Porter, Keith David, and a few other celebrities. But I gotta say, this movie sometimes feels like it's an advertisement for Chuck E. Cheese, because literally in this movie, our characters are into eating Chuck E. Cheese pizza. We even see the logo on it. And I even remember when this movie came out, I remember seeing ads for it at Chuck E. Cheese, say you can win a free turkey if you win this amount of games or whatever, and you can win a pizza or whatever. So pizza's one of the main memes in this, because Reggie, he's our main guy, played by Owen Wilson. He is sort of the outcast of the turkeys. They don't really like him, even though the farmers are literally feasting on various turkeys, and they don't even realize what their fate's gonna be. But after being kicked out, he is chosen by the president. And, the president wanted to choose a turkey, and apparently he goes to this specific farm, and apparently his daughter wanted the turkey, so she picked out Reggie, and he chose him. And they even go on a plane, and I did like the line. The little girl was obviously one of the funnier characters in this movie, even though she's not really in it. She basically even points out how the receptionist of her father is has a thing for him, and I thought that line was pretty funny. But mainly the turkey just hangs out at the house for a bit. He just watches TV all day and eats pizza. That's where we even see the Chuck E. Cheese logo. But this is where he's kidnapped by his friend Jake, his new friend, played by Woody Harrelson, who is now said to be chosen to save all the turkeys. And apparently there's this legend of a great turkey that told him to go out and stop the first Thanksgiving. But apparently this all happens crazily. They go into some secret government base where the president is working with the military, and apparently they're trying to test the first time machine. And I think Jake ends up going into this time machine, and it causes him to go back all the way to the first Thanksgiving, I think 3 days before it came out. The first Thanksgiving. But that's where they meet a tribe of turkeys. And that's where we meet Keith David's character. He's his turkey's the main leader of the tribe of the turkeys. And Amy Porter's character, I think her character's name is Jenny, yeah. So yeah, Reggie ends up falling in love with Jenny. He first doesn't want to, go out and participate in this whole trying to save the turkeys against the people trying to kill the pilgrims, trying to kill them. But the main villain of this movie is Captain Miles Standish. He's a real life soldier. He was the one that actually hunted the turkeys, and it's because of him we eat turkey every day. But because they want to prevent things from happening, it leads to a big brawl between Jake and the leader of the tribe of the turkeys. They end up actually putting there's this one scene where they use their little beak things, and they turn a giant puffy thing. It's weird. But after the fight, I think Reggie tries to convince Jenny that they are from the future, but she's not buying it. But they do find it. And apparently the time machine actually has a name. His name is Steve. And Steve was pretty funny. But they go into the thing, and then they actually go to space. A turkey in space. You never thought that would happen. But they see what's going on. They see what the Earth looks like, and they are amazed by it. But when they get back, it leads to a bunch of other stuff happens. I think, like, a war. They get ambushed by the Pilgrims, and I think the leader ends up dying. He ends up sacrificing himself to save the other turkeys. But it causes it to be too much for Reggie. But Jake still is on board with this whole thing. I think Reggie ends up going back in time. But that's where he meets, like, other versions of himself from time. And it's then revealed that the Great Turkey... Reggie thought Jake was just making it up. Because when he was a child, we learned his backstory. He apparently did try to save a group of turkey eggs. But he ended up losing them all. And that's why he feels like a failure. Until he was visited by the Great Turkey and told him to go on the mission to save all the turkeys. But it's revealed that Reggie is the Great Turkey. And this is the only scene I really remember from this movie, where he pulls out his wings and starts saying, "You are the awesome turkey." And Jake's like, "The awesome turkey?" But that's where it all comes together, where all the turkeys literally gather together into a war with the Pilgrims. And before they're about to fight, they even got, like, bandages on to look, like, tough looking. But they are about to fight, but it's interrupted by Reggie, who has changed the time stream as he has brought pizza with him. And now, because he brought pizza to the Pilgrims, he even gets rid of Miles Standish, who goes into the time stream, and who knows what happened to him. But because of this, the time stream has changed to, instead of having turkey every year, we have pizza every year. So that'd be an interesting plot twist. Imagine eating pizza for Thanksgiving. It would be super unhealthy, even though we have pizza all the time. It's like the cultural norm. But yeah, that's the Freebirds. I think our characters decide to stay in time as Jake still goes on his little more missions or whatever. But that's Freebirds. So yeah, this movie wasn't my favorite when I originally saw it. But I think it's kind of just like one of those fun kid movies kids could watch. They probably will like it. Since maybe I'm not the right audience, but it just has a bunch of fun twists with turkeys going back in time and stuff. But yeah, so I'd probably give this movie probably a 6 out of 10. It wasn't anything too bad. It was just like a mid movie for me. But yeah, it's cool that they got a bunch of celebrity voice actors for the turkeys though. But would this movie ever get a sequel? Probably not. But yeah, it's just that fun Thanksgiving special to watch. I don't know, but there's like more Thanksgiving specials I honestly prefer to watch, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, or like the regular show Thanksgiving special, or Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Maybe we'll review that next year. But yeah. So I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. I don't know, since this is the last week of November, we'll probably start getting back into Christmas movies, or we'll review whatever we want. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.